Hi everyone, so let me gist you guys about how I got my new apartment. But before I start, please, whenever you're tired, avoid the kitchen, just rest. When you're feeling better, then you can enter the kitchen and cook with peace of mind. As for me, I just made the most watery stew ever. It's not even close to what I planned. It might taste okay, but honestly, I didn't like it at all. Lesson learned, I'm never cooking again when I'm tired. So back to my story, guys.
So guys, I moved into my new apartment last month. So let me gist you about how I finally got this place and now call home. The story long, sha. House hunting no be pain, so especially when you are in a hurry. Cause mine, it stressed me die. I paid caution fee, tire. I couldn't even document most of the journey because the stress was on another level. But I'm really glad that everything is gradually coming together. Oh God, I spent a lot, especially on repainting. I didn't like the wall color I met there. I never knew paint is now as expensive as gold. I bought 3 buckets thinking it would be enough for the whole house. Guys, I was wrong. I still had to buy an extra bucket plus the smallest size again. The way things cost in the market now is crazy. Oh my God. Like, moving into a new apartment is not for the faint-hearted. You will do a lot of plus and minus calculations, but I'm truly grateful that I've been able to do the little I can afford for now, that is within my means. So guys, here is the part that shocked me the most: the house interviews. After finding an apartment you like, that one is a story on its own. I remember one particular house, I didn't even like it that much, but I was so tired of searching that I almost settled. The landlord stayed there with his family, and it was his wife that interviewed me. The question she asked me, oh my God, it choked. I wasn't comfortable with all the questions, but I managed because, man, I was stressed. I really need to move out of my previous apartment. So on the day I planned to pay for that apartment, I was literally praying in my heart, God of surprises, please remember your daughter, please remember Mirabel, please remember me, please surprise me with a better option. I just wasn't at peace. I wasn't comfortable with that apartment, I wasn't at peace that morning. Oh my God. So while I was on my way to meet them, one agent I had been speaking with suddenly sent me a video of the apartment I'm living in now. Oh my God, I was so happy. I liked what I saw in that video. I quickly asked if it was still available. He said he would call and get back to me. You know how agent behaves now. Since I was already on the road to the other landlord's place, I just went there to while away time and wait for feedback from the agents. I greeted the landlord and his wife. They responded because I went to their shop. They were doing the interview at their shop. So I sat down and I tried to chat with the wife, not from my heart though, more like just passing time. Meanwhile, the agent that brought me to this family had called me the night before, saying the wife claimed that she didn't understand me during the interview, that I would need to come back for another one. That alone weakened me like a big red flag for me. How will I hustle to make money and still stress myself before spending it? Is it a job interview? And it's not like I even liked the house. The kitchen wasn't it, and the room were too small. The space was generally tight. Not that maybe the woman and the husband was just trying to be careful, the kind of people they bring into their house, but me, like, the question were too much for me. So I told the agent I was no longer interested. In fact, I told him they should look for a cent to live in that house. I don't have that kind of energy for unnecessary drama. As usual, he started preaching, trying to convince me that I should relax, that he would talk to them on my behalf and even help me prepare answers for the next interview. I told him, Mba, I'm a full grown adult. I can't lie or pretend just to get a house. For what? One maka why? So I told him not to worry, let me sleep first, we'll continue in the morning. So back to my gist, I now stylishly asked the woman for the account number and the amount to pay. She looked at me one kind and said, no, you haven't passed your interview. I smiled on the outside, but deep down I was boiling. Oh my goodness. So just as I said okay, the other agent called me and confirmed that the apartment I loved was still available. Kai, my joy that moment was out of this world. I immediately stood up, told the woman that I needed to attend to a friend, and left there. So guys, I left there with speed. So when we got to the new apartment, the gate was locked. They were still building. I told the agent, instead of waiting for someone to open it, let's go straight to the lawyer in charge. He agreed. So we met the lawyer very polite, calm, and professional. I love polite people, and I know they joke with that. She asked a few questions, then asked if I was comfortable paying without seeing the house in person. I told her yes. The video already convinced me. So my people, she gave me the account number and I made the payment just like that. She also told me that there were 2 flats left, one upstairs, one downstairs, and I could pick whichever I preferred once I got there. I said, I just nodded my head. She also said the work would be completed by next month, and I said no wahala. Before I got there, she already told someone to open the gate for me. And guys, that's how I got my new apartment though. As I left the lawyer's office, I just kept thanking God. That interview stress from the previous house, oh my God, never again. Honestly, I'm so grateful that I didn't settle for less. This whole experience taught me that delay is not denial, and sometimes that delay is God saving you from what you don't see, guys. So how is your house hunting experience like, moving into a new apartment and the rest? Would you mind sharing the story with us? I would love to read about it. All right guys, thank you so much for engaging, and if you can, please type congratulations for me. Like, I'm super excited and I'm so grateful to God that I can now finally breathe fresh air. Oh my God. Okay guys, thank